Mount St. Mary's is playing really good basketball. Had won 2 in a row on the road, of course, and 3 games ago. We kept it very respectable at Ole Miss, who's very good, obviously hadn't lost. Played well, adjusted well. They were terrific offensively. And really defending better as of late. I think they're going to have a good season, and we were very fortunate because we could not collect a bunch of stops in this one.
What did you owe that to tonight? Was it more about them, what they're doing offensively, or something stuff y'all maybe could have done a little better defensively to slow them down?
Yeah, our transition defense, our sense of urgency needs to improve in league play, of course, but it's been pretty good. I mean, our defensive numbers coming into this game were really good, and we were proud of them. And obviously, our numbers will take a hit after this one, but credit those guys getting downhill, especially number 1 and number 2, their guards in space, broken plays, transition. They just seem to finish everything, and they were just a little bit a step quicker than us getting to the rim. Yeah, they were good. I thought they did a really good job too with adjustments in the second half as we just sold out the switching down the stretch in hopes of trying to get some stops.
Let me ask you, this was the first time since the exhibition game that you've had RJ and Jaylen together, able to play at the same time. Having both of those guys, what does that do for you moving forward as far as different lineups and just how the way you play? Just what does that bring?
It gives us more options, of course, but also it confuses it a little bit. You know, overall, we've got a bunch of different guys with different skill sets, of course, and that work hard on a daily basis and that are fighting to earn minutes. You know, you got a couple of guys out there who didn't get opportunity tonight, Amen Moncrief and Dylan James, who's been really good in practice as of late. And you know, you wish you could give a bunch of guys opportunities. You just do the best you can throughout the game. It might be someone else's night or afternoon. We play North Florida. Who knows?
43 bench points, or 27 to 33 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
Take those numbers pretty much any time, wouldn't you?
We'll take those positives, the overall field goal percentage, the 17 to 12 assist turnover ratio, and then Jay Hill, the impact he had on his game by only taking 5 shots, 8 assists, 1 turnover. Was really good defensively. I thought he was really good. RJ Melendez may have played his best game too.
Yeah, you mentioned RJ Melendez. He had the tightest career high in points tonight with 16 in the second half. What was the difference first half to second half for him?
We were in transition a lot. He's slithery, he's fast, made some good decisions, drew some fouls, converted the foul line, 7 of 7, but started some of those transition possessions because he got loose balls and he got rebounds. You know, I just thought he played with a high level of energy.
Seems like you guys switched up the way you attacked as well there, maybe after that timeout with right before the Frank alley-oop. I'm curious, was there anything that y'all did differently there to be more vertical, more aggressive?
Yeah, those were a couple of the words that we used, downhill, aggressive. We definitely dumped our offensive game plan pretty early in terms of what we were doing on makes and misses and dead balls. And we allowed their pressure to affect us a little bit. Credit them again. I thought that they had us playing at 40 feet out there and had us on our heels a little bit. They came out swinging, and Justin Hill, I thought, got us going a little bit. You know, probably with that Frank lob, playing downhill, driving it, utilizing ball screens, and for the last 30 minutes of the game, we played a little bit different.
Just curious as well. I mean, is there any value in having to win a game like this where you just have to outscore a team like this? Is there anything you can look at and say, obviously not the defensive output you're looking for, but hey, showing that you can put up 94 if you need to?
Yeah, it's you like to see some of those shots go in, and the way that our guys shot them with confidence down the stretch. Noah Thomason comes to mind. He continued to get in there and make some of those shots that might be considered higher degree of difficulty for some other guys, kind of like LeFew, with those guys. Those tough twos just continue to go in for us. And we were fortunate that they did because, again, we struggled to get stopped. So, yeah, we'll reference this game in the future. But to a certain extent, for the most part, though, we got to be a lot better than this defensively to compete in our league.
Speaking of which, that's right around the corner now. SEC plays not too far away. Kind of how do you feel just overall? You're kind of
Sure.
rounding into shape, for lack of a better word.
You know, honestly, it's North Florida right now,
Mhm.
and then it'll be A&M. You know, with Alabama A&M though, we'll have a few days there. We'll only prep for those guys for those last couple. You know, those first couple days week after though, when we come back, we'll focus on us and we'll focus on the SEC. A lot of the little things we got to continue to get better. Rebounding the ball with 2 hands, our closeouts, our loading to the basketball, our transition defense, which really suffered tonight, of course. But right now, you know, tonight, tomorrow night, the next morning, it's about North Florida. It's about a team that's won a lot of games for a long time. Got a great program. I want to say leading the country in threes, 10th in the league. Just got the rundown. Doesn't surprise me, those numbers given to me from support staff, because they're always up there. Of course, they run good stuff. They space you. They got a bunch of skill guys, and they'll be prepared.
Huge first half from Jabri as well. A lot from the free throw line, all that stuff.
Yeah, man. What is